guys, this is Rick coming at you with Weed to No Basis, the podcast for all things cannabis business related. Are you an entrepreneur? Have something you wanted to create, something you wanted to bring to life in the cannabis industry? Maybe you've always wanted to partake in one of the biggest industries in modern day history. This is the podcast to listen to. Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Rick and we're here at Hemp Central, HempQ. And remember, if you're watching this or listening on your earbuds, whatever, it's because you two are on a Weed to No basis. So I'm going to talk about something unique and distinct like we always do. But listen, today I'm going to talk about our boot camp program. And that word may be a little overused, and sometimes it evokes things of going through military boot camp, which I did many years ago. Actually, a quick sidebar, it was back in 1989, right after I flunked out of college, that I can say that with a laugh today, but it was very stressful back then. I joined the Army, joined the military, and of course, whether you're Army, Navy, Air Force, or Marines, or most endeavors in life, you go through a trial by fire, if you will, and the military calls it a boot camp. And we adopted the word, and we're not the first. People use boot camp to describe literal fitness programs or startup programs. But the reason why we designed and decided to launch a CBD business startup bootcamp is because, one, nobody had done it. But that in and of itself, folks, is not a reason to launch something. Just because nobody has done it doesn't mean you should do it. Nobody's launched a Chinese chocolate-covered food product yet. That doesn't sound very good. My point is that just because it hasn't been done doesn't mean you should do it. But the reason why we launched it is because we were beginning to see gaps. And I say this with love and respect to my fellow CBD entrepreneurs out there, and that's that there's no, to date, there is no program, whether it's digital or in person, that exists to teach somebody the basic fundamentals. And what I mean by that is this. I want you to think about whether or not you like baseball. When somebody stands up at the plate, the goal is to hit it out of the park. Right? You want to hit a home run. You want to hit a grand slam. That's what we all do. We want to score the run. But before that ever happens, we got to learn a few things, like how to lace up the cleats. We want to know the rules of the game. We want to know how to swing the bat. We want to know the positions. We want to know basically the strategy or layout of how to win. And that is the essence of the CBD Startup Bootcamp that we launched. It's not designed to teach you how to hit the home runs per se. What it's designed to do is give you just a very simple to understand fundamental roadmap of what you need so that when you step up to the plate, the proverbial business plate, you're ready to swing for the fences. So that was the driving reason behind our CBD Startup Bootcamp. And as we're recording this, we literally just launched it, a very soft launch about 3 weeks ago. We have our first cohort or small group of folks who are in it, and the feedback has been outstanding, folks. It really has. Now, while this may sound a little self-gratuitous and, Rick, you're promoting your stuff, yeah, that's what we do. That's why we exist, folks. We exist, one, and you should too if you're an entrepreneur, you exist to, in an ethical and responsible way, promote your products or service, but do it in a way that is responsible and ethical. And so that's what we do. And beyond that or underneath that is our desire to serve the cannabis and CBD startup community. That's your Weed to No basis. That's what we're about. So in addition to our media side, which is here, us talking or listening, is we produce and create programs that move your business needle forward. That's what we do. So I'm looking at my computer down here, so if I look down, folks, I'm not ignoring you. I just like to keep some notes handy because I'm gonna just pull up the site real quick. Yeah, so every so often, folks, you might see me look down and it's not so I can send a text message. It's because, I keep some note stuff and things handy and some Topo Chico. But simply put, folks, we have several endeavors, several things out in the business world. Of course, you know about Weed to No Basis, the show you're listening to or watching right now. Green Seed Cannabis Co., or Green Seed, is actually kind of what we like to call the umbrella. Everything we do is created underneath Green Seed. But the boot camp I'm talking about, very simple, guys. And by all means, I'm going to give you the URL. It's topsecretcannabisclub.com. I'm not kidding. Like, it's Top Secret Cannabis Club, and we chose that just kind of as a little It's kind of cool. It has kind of like that speakeasy feel to it, like only a select number of people are admitted or involved. You know, like you have to knock on the door and the guy or the girl slides a little thing and it says, give us the password. Well, the password is topsecretcannabisclub.com. If you head over to it, guys, and check it out, you're going to see what we really focus on is fundamentals, because fundamentals are the core element of anything. Child raising kids, going to work, going to school, boot camp. Fundamentals. Fundamentals are the core of pretty much everything we do, and in business it's even more important, because when we get up to swing for the fences, we want to be sure that you, the CBD startup entrepreneur, understands, grasps, and can master the fundamentals of the CBD startup world. And that's what topsecretcannabisclub.com is about. Look, folks, today, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. The reasons why we did it, the reasons, the people who we're doing it for, and just share that with you. In future episodes, we'll break down some of the bootcamp things and share some of the modules and why we're doing it. And it's all digital. By the way, it's all digital. So if somebody was to sign up or you were to share the link, topsecretcannabisclub.com, you'll see that. You don't have to fly to a location. You don't have to only log in from 8 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Monday the 13th. This is digital. It's 24/7, 365 access to our content. And of course, you have access to our mastermind group and a lot of the other perks and goodies. Topsecretcannabisclub.com, guys. Look, this is what we do. We serve the CBD startup community. We serve you. We serve you guys through our programs, through our shows like this, and through our expos like Green Seed Texas. But folks, that's all I wanted to share with you today. Short, sweet. This is one of those micro messages today. If you really are interested in learning and growing and doing it in an ethical and responsible way with fundamentals backing you up, foundational elements of CBD startup business strategies and tactics, Top Secret Cannabis Club is for you. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Whether you're listening or you're watching this, leave a comment, ask questions. Asking questions is how we all grow. We learn and grow together. Ask questions, leave a comment, show us some likes, loves, whatever medium you're seeing this on. And remember, you're watching this or listening to this because you too are on a weed to know basis. Have an awesome rest of your day or evening, folks, and get out there and kick some butt. Peace.